Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of ACC Basics. Today we're going to discuss a strategy for improving your lap times. The first thing I want to get out of the way is that this video does not contain any magic tricks that will make you instantly faster. Just some points you can focus on when you're putting in practice to improve your lap times. Another side note is that you should be consistent with a car before you attempt to get faster average lap times with it. We're focusing on consistent faster lap times here, not lucky hot laps. Alright, let's get into the meat of things. When you're trying to improve, it's important to know where you currently stand. What I mean by this is, what is the lap time you want to improve on? Let's take Zandvoort as an example. When you're racing on that track, your average lap time might be around 140, but you're not winning any races with that, so you want to improve on that. Alright, let's find out where we stand. This can be done by jumping into practice, putting on a podcast, some music or an audiobook, and lap around the track until your tank is empty, your podcast has ended, or you've done at least 15 laps around the track. Drive at a comfortable pace, don't try to push yourself over the limit just yet. Drive as if it were a race, consistent and no funny business. It's also important you use a setup that you would use for racing, not a hot lap setup. After you're done with your lapping sesh, check the timetables and find out what your average lap time is. You can exclude the laps where you messed up, don't take those with the average. When you've got your average lap time, it's time to look at the replay. And I suggest you watch about 5 laps. The 2 slowest laps where you didn't crash or go off the course, 2 laps that are the fastest, and 1 pretty average lap. First, check the slowest laps and keep a notebook with you or something where you can type notes. Because what you want to do is make notes of where things go wrong and things that need a little sharpening. Write down which corners are messed up and why you messed them up, or what you can do to improve them in your opinion. Where can you step on the gas earlier? Where can you improve on your braking? Are you following the racing line correctly, or could you improve on that? Now when you've got those notes on those 2 laps, check out the fastest laps and compare your notes with what you're seeing. Here's what you're looking for. Maybe you're repeating mistakes from your worst laps. Look for suboptimal corner entries and exits, even on your fast laps. Look for the missed apexes. Look for times you take a bad racing line or have some poor track positioning. Now you should have 2 lists, the worst of the worst mistakes and probably some suboptimal driving habits. Now take a look at that average lap and see if you can see the things you've written down in your driving behavior. Maybe you'll even find some new things. Your lists are track specific, so you're watching footage of Zandvoort now, and those notes I make on Zandvoort are for Zandvoort only. So yeah, your lists are track specific, they provide very useful insights and clear-cut goals when you're out practicing on that track again. Because you've written them down, you're gonna have an easier time spotting these mistakes when you're out practicing. And noticing your mistakes is the first step to improving on them. So you can already guess what the next part is gonna be. Hell yeah, more practice. Take your lists and try to improve on things that aren't going all that well. Try to tighten everything up and smooth out the drive around the circuit. Try to remember past mistakes in every corner to avoid them, not to feel bad about them. By listing your mistakes, you grant yourself the ability to avoid those mistakes in the future. Practice without reflection isn't gonna make you a faster driver, but the same goes for reflection without practice. Practice regularly and review your practice regularly. Be honest with yourself. Be honest about your mistakes. Blaming others, the car or the track for being slow will not help you be a faster driver. Proactivity is a must if you want to improve your lap times. And you don't have to do this all on your own. You can do this with a buddy or even record some laps you're proud of and ask people in the community on the forums or on Reddit to review your laps. They can probably point out some things you can improve on, and maybe you can make some new friends along the way. So don't be shy. To summarize everything, improving lap times is gonna cost time, effort, and brain capacity. You'll need to practice, time for reflection, and more practice to work out the kinks, which is a great band, by the way. Ask a friend or someone online to help you out if you want a second opinion, because two eyes, two pairs of eyes. See more than one. People love to help you, especially when you make them feel smart, so don't hesitate to ask for help. And that's all I got today, folks. Hope you learned something. If you got some tips on your own about improving lap times, please leave them in the comments down below, as they might be really useful to someone. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more sim racing fun, and sleep well tonight. I hope you have amazing dreams, my beautiful baby boys and girls. I love you.